Hey guys, so today I wanted to do another chatty video about lots of random topics that have been kind of floating around on Twitter at the moment and people have been asking me questions about, and I wanted to speak about them in a more coherent way than kind of replying on Twitter, because sometimes it doesn't get put across that well, so I thought I would address them in this video. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about today is the difference between being vegan and being plant-based, because a lot of people ask me about this, and a lot of YouTubers have been talking about being plant-based and that kind of thing, but not veganism. So I kind of wanted to address that. So veganism, as you probably know already, is not consuming any animal products and not contributing to anything that causes suffering or exploitation of animals, so leather, fur, wool, animal tested cosmetics, going to the zoo, etc, etc. Plant-based, however, is only the diet aspect. So plant-based is just a diet, not a diet as in like a restrictive diet, but a way of eating that doesn't include any animal products. So everyone that is vegan has a plant-based diet, but then there's obviously so much more, because veganism is a lifestyle, not just a diet, which is a very important thing to remember. So an example of a YouTuber that is plant-based but not vegan is someone like Naomi Smart. She is plant-based. She often titles her recipes vegan because obviously the recipes, they are all vegan. However, she doesn't follow a vegan lifestyle, as she still uses animal tested makeup and she still has like leather bags and lots of fashion items that are not vegan. So she is not living a vegan lifestyle, but she is plant-based. So she's like bringing out a cookbook and stuff, which is so good. Being plant-based in that sense is like, it's really good for the movement. However, you're not vegan. So recently there's been, well, when I say recently, there's been some controversy in the past with the YouTuber Velvet Ghost, Gabby. She ages ago was talking about veganism and like how she'd never do it and how she didn't really understand it and stuff, and now apparently I mean, I don't know because she blocked me on Twitter, but that's another story. Apparently now she's getting plant-based, it would appear, as she seems to have cut out all meat, dairy, eggs from her diet. The thing is, I think one of her reasonings was that it wasn't good for her or the environment. This is the issue. I don't know if she just doesn't want to talk about ethical reasons because of it's controversial and she doesn't want to start an argument or something, or if she just truly like doesn't care about the ethical reasons. I know she goes on a lot in her videos about caring about her cat, etc, so you think she does care, but I think there's quite a big issue with people, with big influencers, not wanting to talk about veganism because it is quite a controversial topic and they are afraid of getting hate comments. And I think that partly is because they don't want to be like, had a video made about them or something like that. But it's quite sad to see people on the lifestyle for mainly health, and a lot of people do it for weight loss. I don't know if any of you know of Melanie Murphy, another YouTuber that used to be vegan. Like, she used to be a vegan and she did a video quite recently saying that she is not anymore because of health issues and she wasn't eating enough, and she now believes that you can eat ethically sourced meat and dairy even though she was a vegan. And I mean, she said in that video that she would eat any animal. Like, she actually said, I would eat a cat and I would eat a dog, and I was a bit like, bitch, what? I don't know what these people are doing, but yeah, plant-based on YouTube I think is more of a it's a bit of a cop-out really, in my opinion, because the diet's great, it's great that any effort to reduce your animal exploitation is great, but I guess people like Gabby and Naomi still want to exploit animals for their leather, for their animal testing, and that is the easiest part. Like, if you can't be vegan because of health reasons or financial reasons, then you're not going to typically be the type of person that would still then be able to afford things like real leather, designer bags, as we know Gabby really enjoys, and expensive high-end brand makeup that's tested on animals. Like, they're the easiest things to get rid of. You don't need makeup, you don't need designer bags. So I don't know why people are still supporting that, and even when they're not supporting the industry. And she said, oh, anyway, I'm gonna ramble on, but yeah, plant-based. I do think that YouTubers, anyone on social media with a big influence, really is afraid of the word vegan, and I don't think they should be. I think even entering into healthy debates and healthy discussion about it is so good for the movement, and is so good for everyone, really. So the next thing that I want to address in this video is the slightly maybe controversial, I don't know if it's that controversial, topics of if you can be a chubby or fat vegan. So seems to be a hot topic recently. The first thing that I don't really understand, what people have a misunderstanding of this, is that veganism and a vegan diet is not a weight loss diet. Nowhere at all did anyone say that vegan means skinny and it means weight loss. And I think the main reason that people think this is because, like, a lot of people and a lot of influential people talk about the diet as a means of weight loss, as a means of, like, as a diet you would go on if you were going to lose weight, which obviously isn't true at all. And for most people that are on the full lifestyle, health is not the main factor at all in their decision. Like, maybe when you're first looking into it, but once you look into obviously the ethical and the environmental sides, people don't really look at the health anymore. And I think even thinking of when you're considering going vegan, saying what's the health side, is so selfish. Like, this lifestyle does so much good, so good ethically and environmentally, and people are still fixating on, oh, what can this do for me, or can this make me lose weight, or can this, I don't know, make my hair better, my skin better. No, like, this is about saving the animals, saving the planet, being more, just a more positive lifestyle, a better lifestyle. And people get so caught up on the benefits, the personal benefits of being vegan, when you literally consider that something like 300,000 animals are killed every second, and people are still going, well, I don't know whether to do it because am I going to be able to lose weight on it? No. What are you doing? Stop. Think about all of the other things that should be going into your decision. And I mean, if you go vegan for the health side and you stay and it's sustainable, that's great, because you're on the lifestyle, and obviously that's great. I just think that doing it purely for health and seeing it as a diet is one of the reasons that you're not going to stay on the lifestyle, because if you don't get the results the explicit results you're looking for, you're going to be discouraged. So I think you really have to find your passion with it. You have to find something that really inspires you to do it. So as I've mentioned before, documentaries, blah blah blah, go and look in the description if you haven't watched any, but you really need to be really interested to be able to sustain it for a long time. So back to the topic. Of course, you can get fat vegans and you can get chubby vegans, of course. I mean, have you seen cake, brownies, peanut butter milkshakes, hash browns? I mean, hash browns aren't bad for you. Cookies, ice cream, pizza. Oh, just think of all these beautiful foods that people are so scared to eat, and it's so sad. It really is so sad. And they're like, obviously eating that every day is not going to be healthy, and it's not going to be the best, maybe the best diet you could do, but who cares? Honestly, as long as you're not like in a really harmful state and it's not really affecting you like a lot, being a healthy weight, in any way that looks on you, on how it manifests on your body, is fine. And I hate the stigma that vegan equals skinny, because it does not at all. It equals healthy, happy, saving the planet, saving the animals. There are so many more things for you to be concerned about than body image, which is just not something that anyone should be that concerned about, especially people that aren't vegan and are thinking, well, I don't want to do that because look at all those people. Like, have you seen the majority of Westerners, and you are convinced that your like low carb diet that all these people have been doing and still the majority are overweight, is that's inspiring you to not be vegan? No, that's all I have to say on that issue. So I hope you have enjoyed this slightly rambly, chatty video covering some topics that I hope you find interesting. If you want some more of these videos, and if you have any more questions, please send them to me on Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram. All of my links are in the description, and I will try and answer them either in another video or on those on my social media accounts. And I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.